and welcome to our look at the upcoming week of October 5th in the binary options markets. In front of me, I have the economic calendar. And as you can see, we have had the jobs number come out this previous Friday, much lower than anticipated. So really going to be a bit of an overhang to most things that go on. Monday opens up with PMI numbers, the ISM non-manufacturing PMI, of course, being the big one. However, with the jobs number missing so badly, that will probably have very little effect. Tuesday has an RBA interest rate decision. Australia will not be raising interest rates. And on top of that, it is very likely that the statement suggests that there are some type of concerns to be worried about. It's probably going to be a risk-off session. And as we go along through Tuesday, you can see we have IV PMI out of Canada. That can move the Canadian dollar itself. Might be worth paying attention to the dollar CAD. After that, really not much. And on Wednesday, we have a BOJ monetary policy statement. This will have implications for the Nikkei and the yen. Probably going to say something about easing. At least that's the consensus at the moment. A little later on in the day on Wednesday, we have industrial production out of Germany. That, of course, will affect the DAX directly and by extension the euro. As we go into the later part of Wednesday, we have the GDP estimate out of Great Britain and the crude oil stock exchange out of the United States. That, of course, will move the oil markets. We drift into Thursday with a slew of Japanese announcements, most of which are not going to be market-moving events. We do have current account out of Germany that can move the DAX as well as exports. At that point in time, we have the Bank of England minutes. So this is very, very interesting for the pound and the FTSE. This could be a very volatile day. As we slip into the later part of the session, we also have the ECB policy meeting minutes that can move the euro. We have FOMC minutes. That is probably going to be a bit of a disappointment now that the jobs number came out so soft. Quite frankly, I don't think the market's going to be expecting really much out of the minutes that the numbers didn't say on Friday. So really probably more or less going to be somewhat of a non-event. And then as we slip out of the week, we have unemployment coming out of Canada. That, of course, will move the dollar CAD. With the very soft jobs number, you can see the dollar yen fell, but we're still within range. So not much has changed. Longer term, we still like buying calls on signs of support, especially near the 118.5 level, which is a little difficult to see on this weekly chart, but it is basically right here at the bottom of this range. So as long as we're above there, we're still call buyers. And truthfully, we think there's a lot of support below anyway. It's just a matter of waiting to see some type of normalcy. The Bank of Japan may kick this thing back up with very dovish language this week anyways. The euro continues to chomp around, but the one thing that I would point out here is it does appear that we're forming some type of ascending triangle. It's just taken a while to get out. 115 is a trend change for us, so we're call buyers definitely above there. In the meantime, we think it's going to be short-term back and forth between 111 and about 1.1325 or so. Gold had an interesting week. We fell all the way down to just above the 1100 level, and we ended up forming a hammer. This is a very bullish sign, and above 1150, we feel the market probably tries to climb all the way. Once we get over the little bit of a hurdle at 1160 to the 1200 level, gold is a buy on pullbacks. We believe that calls will continue to be used to push this market much higher. And with that, we've taken a look at the upcoming October 5th week in binaries.